for a
She was
bit?
in that. She was in Ender's Game.
That's the other one I was trying to remember from Ender's Game.
I think she'd be a good fit for that.
Eddie Redmayne, I'm in.
Yeah, the Holocaust live.
Look at that.
You get a little something that pops up on your phone?
Yeah.
Does it really?
I got the notification.
How about that? Well, I guess it's about that time. Hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in to the 61st episode of the Holocomics After Dark Live
sure you're not
online
sideways.
comic book auction. We are here coming to you from the Hall of Comics in beautiful Southborough, Massachusetts. Thanks for tuning in. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jake. To my right, friend and co-host, John.
¿Cómo
We got
está?
semi-full house this evening.
¿Cómo está, gringos?
Bodega Cat, a.k.a. Vanna White, a.k.a. AG, will be turning the tiles tonight. Johnny Mac is on the camera, and the lovely Ryan will be monitoring your comments and clever quips
Looks
this
good
evening.
tonight, Ryan. Nice job.
Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to kick this thing off at 7 o'clock sharp with 60 items you're going to see on your screen for your Claim It Now pleasure. This is a Claim It Now auction as opposed to a bidding auction. So all the items you're going to see have fixed prices. And we're going to run through real quick for you how it works. So you will see 6 items on the top row and 6 items on the bottom row denoted by letter and number codes A1 through A6 and B1 through B6. AG will turn the tiles one at a time as we discuss the books hidden behind each one. You'll see the price. We'll tell you about the book. As soon as you see a book that you want, the first person in the comments on this video to say, I claim A3 or B5 or whatever the code may be. First person that we see do that at our end will be announced as the winner. More on that in just a little bit. There are fixed prices on each of the items, as I just said. Anybody who has a regular poll list, anybody who's a subscriber here at the Holocomics shop gets 10% off those prices. Something good to know. That's right. Practically giving it away. And we do a little something extra called double haul books. They are bonus books hidden behind some of the items, randomly sprinkled throughout each round. There's always one on the top row and one on the bottom row. So if you claim an item and it has one of those hidden behind it, you get that bonus book as a little something extra, a little thank you to you from us.
So much to you.
We do ask that you pay for your claims by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. That is the deadline. Ryan will go through that a little bit more here in just a little bit. And that about does it for my segment of the T's and C's. I'm going to pass it through to John, and he can hammer in some of the details so that you never forget.
Hammer in some of the details so you never forget.
I'm free balling here.
Oh, you're free falling is what you're doing. First, the show on Ryan's screen will be announced as a successful claimant. So Ryan is actually the one that is most active looking for the first claimant in. We ask that you respect that. If you're first on yours or someone else is first on yours, it's not necessarily how it was received in by us. So please respect Ryan's screen as the winner. Any issues, questions, concerns, you get a book that's not up to snuff, please give us a call. We're going to make it right for you 100% of the time. It's not like that Sex Panther thing where the numbers don't work out. It's 100% of the time. Guarantee. If you get a book you're not happy, man, we want to have fun here and want to make this a good time for everyone, and also want to move some books and meet some new friends. So it's all positive here. So thank you in advance for that. Remember that there's a 20-second lag between our end and yours, and just because you're first again on your screen doesn't mean it's on ours. If you find yourself a little bit behind and people are seeing books before you, or so you feel that, you need to disconnect and reconnect back in. That'll give you the opportunity trying to get the maximum speed. We send out this signal simultaneously once. It's how you receive it and how you process it on your end. If you're watching it on your iPad, or on your TV, or on your phone, or wherever you are, you might have a different speed. So again, please don't get frustrated. Disconnect and reconnect in, and if it doesn't work that time, and again, we're sorry. We'd love to have you on and have some fun with us, but that's the reality of it.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, can you hear me now? Issues with decisions or claimants, we talked about that. 100% guarantee, 100% of the time. I'm going to actually trademark that by. And all grades quoted are our best estimates. So there's a bunch of us to take a look at books. Tonight when we present the books to you, we're going to give you our estimated grade. And most prices are based on the Overstreet price guide as well as their grading system from 0.5 to 10. If you're not familiar with the Overstreet price guide, I would refer you to them. They are the top-notch and undisputed kings of the comic world in terms of comics and comic pricing, as well as grading. So gradings are subjective. So again, if you get something you're not 100% satisfied, we'll take care of you on it. That's the net there. Issues lead talked about that, and we're going to go through the book, and as we present them, we'll let you know things of pertinence like maybe a newsstand copy versus a direct, color of pages, and anything else that makes the book a little bit special and hopefully attractive to you. I think that's it from my end. We're going to talk about the final side, which is going to be Ryan, and then we're going to get going with 5 minutes before kickoff. 5 rounds, 60 books in 60 minutes.
All right, welcome everybody. So if this is your first time joining us for one of these auctions and you make a successful claim, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account so we can invoice you. If we can't invoice you, you don't get your books. Everyone's bummed out. If you have made successful claims before, we have your email address on file already, so we are all set there. Payments are required by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, so you can be entered in for the raffle, which this week's raffle prize is a CBCS 9.8 Hulk #1 black and white cover B with Deadpool there.
Yep.
Right in on the Wendigo's shoulders. Or would that be would that be Wendigo there,
I
Jake?
believe it's pronounced Wendigo.
Ah, okay. Yes.
I've never heard it called the Wendigo.
I don't know.
They don't even call it in Canada the Wendigo. Oh, keep going.
It's a Wendigo, eh?
Wendigo.
Yeah.
Wendigo.
All right. Yes. So pay by 6. Get entered in for that awesome CBCS 9.8.
You?
What?
Do you really think it's the Wendigo?
No, that's not how it's pronounced.
What do you think?
I think
Well-
you started that when we were making
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's because
moving
we-
on.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it 7 o'clock yet?
That's it.
What?
We got 4 more minutes. We're going to tell a story about the guy that was such a huge Green Lantern fan. His favorite character
Such a
was
huge.
Sinestro. I was like, who in the F is Sinestro?
Is that where that came from?
Yeah, so
always
now
wonder
I
why you say it
jokingly
like that,
say, yeah. So
Well,
I,
this
He
is
say it like that.
it's just funny.
Same person pronounced.
It's funny to me, but I'm like that.
Oh, earlier Ryan and I were talking about how do you
But
pronounce.
I effed up Kazar.
Well, I didn't want to bring that up.
Yeah,
I know that's a source. there's a source,
but then
sore topic
you know,
for
I can be wrong. It's not a sore topic.
So-
I always read it as Kazar, K-A-hyphen-Z-A-R.
Yeah.
That always in my head it never was Kazar. I don't see a Y in that, but you know, to each your own. The creator said Kazar, so that's what it is.
Here's
I was
a
wrong.
genuine question. How do you pronounce Wolverine's son's name?
Dakin.
Dakin, long A. That's what I would have thought. Dakin sounds right.
Dakin doesn't sound right. I guess we got to
Ryan,
get some.
Ryan
people
looked
tied
it up,
with
and I
this.
think Ryan,
Wikipedia.
it's Dakin.
Kerry Jensen's the
Dakin,
Wendigo.
like the band.
Like Dakin the band. Is that how you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Long-
an A, not an O. What the hell are you talking about?
Dakin.
It's a soft.
Dakin or
Well, soft A.
Yeah, so it broke it down that the A is pronounced as an A.
D-A-H.
We need a ruling on this. So you're going to get an hour of this Dakin talk.
I'm
That's
gonna,
really what we're going to do
I'm gonna keep
tonight.
saying Dakin until my dying day.
Yeah, that's probably.
Not one of my favorites. So now he's got like how many kids? Like 9 or 10. He's got his own. He's fielding his own softball team.
All of a sudden, he's Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Nobody can be Antonio Cromartie on Father's Day. Only Antonio Cromartie.
aging. He just dies.
I know football season's underway. Monday Night Football tonight, so we're right in the middle of the first game. So thanks for joining us.
Anybody out there multitasking? Little
Pretty
game.
excited about the
little
second
game,
one.
little
Now let's go
auction.
Raiders. Is Dakin the breaker of change, or is he alone? Dakin's
Dakin's
breaker of chains always.
Dakin.
Son of Dakin. Nah, I don't see it that way. But
Smoked them. 3 interceptions.
thanks everyone for joining us. We're going to kick this thing off. The time is up at the top. We try to do it right at 7. This is an
Yep.
hour long, so
Yep, we do.
60 books in 60 minutes.
5 rounds, 12 items each.
Freebies,
Yep. 5 quick rounds and 1
big
hour.
prize.
7 to 8. We haven't quite. I don't know if we've announced whether or not we're going to be on next week or not.
Yeah, we're going to be on next week.
So we're
Right
coming
before
back
the
next week.
JETS play the Browns.
Cool. Coming back next week for episode 62.
And then the week after we'll be off.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay. So yes, next week, no, the week after. But thanks
Got that,
for joining
folks?
us, everybody.
Yep. Keep that in
Jake,
mind.
Dream Warrior, yeah, he did the soundtrack.
Yeah, right.
Benny Paris is with us. All right, let's do it. Minute 41, I'm going to be ready to do my thing. So, got an interesting lot of books tonight. A little
Yeah.
bit of mix of everything. Got some really cool marble stuff tonight. Got
Can you
some
give us
a
a
couple keys.
Can you give us a little overview of what to expect here? Or are we talking
No,
about?
I think we got a little bit of everything. We got some. We always try to mix in some nice indie love, and we also try to mix in some nice DC when available. So we try to keep all of the books, the variety, plentiful, and the price is reasonable. So
That's how I like my comics.
yeah, that's pretty much that.
Plentiful and
that
reasonably
first,
priced.
That and First Wives, if you can pull it off. You know.
I was going to leave that for someone
Hey,
else.
I think
other
my
than
honey's
you,
on here.
Careful.
My old honey. Hey, honey. So yeah, know a little bit of everything. I'm gonna rock it. I'm really excited about this. Bang this out in an hour. Any questions, Ryan?
Anybody go see It this weekend?
Do you have any questions, Ryan,
I
personally?
need to see It.
You have a lot of questions about you, but I mean, do you have any questions in general?
Did you see It?
What was it?
Record breaking. 185 million.
Really? For a bunch of red balloons?
99 of them.
Oh,
Damn it.
that what it
Anniversary
is.
follower.
Just keep setting them up. I'll just keep knocking them down.
Pretty easy stuff. How you feeling, AG? I mean, your nimbleness is what really determines the speed of the rounds.
AG, how are your wrists holding up these days? I'm a little concerned about. I don't want your wrists
No,
to
it's
give out.
working in the back.
Oh, it's your back.
You guys lowered it down for a guy at
Yep.
6'2". It's like a foot off the ground.
Yeah. My
project
ass,
he was
my
gonna
ass
say
fucking
that?
bleeds for you.
I kind of
6'2". Come on, you dude. Let's do it.
You could have encouraged it too, though.
Yeah. Here we go.
I may or may not have.
This is going to be round number 1.
It's like tripping coming out of the gate.
Round number 1.
Down he goes. So again, we're going to give you a rundown on the book itself, the number, the estimated grade. If you have any questions, feel free. We'll do our best to answer them on the fly. Please be kind. Please enjoy yourselves, and don't clutter up the damn comment space. Let's do it, A1.
A1.
Let's go. I'm ready.
What's A1?
A1 is a copy of What If, issue number 43 from 1984. So this will be a volume 1 book. So What If number 43 from 1984. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Bill Sienkiewicz cover and awesome white pages. So we'll denote sometimes, again, if the book is a newsstand, which we'll point out, and also what the page color is, where it's important. We feel like a collector would want to know that. So white page is pretty important stuff. But Bill Sienkiewicz cover, What If Conan was in our century, which turned out happening. So I guess we found out. 1984, near mint, $15. A2. A2 is a copy of Thanos, issue number 18 from 2018. This book is estimated to be in near mint or better condition. This is a first print copy and is the Venom 30th anniversary variant cover. This series is written by the indomitable Donny Cates and a cover by Mr. Mike Perkins. So little Thanos somehow has the Hulk and Venom on the cover.
These were the 30th anniversary.
Where was Thanos? Was he out of town?
It was the 30th anniversary of Venom variant covers.
Yeah, but where the hell is Thanos?
He's in the book.
That's bullshit.
Well, Hulk for Thanos?
Yeah, $8 though. Great stuff. Cover B. A3, please, sir. Thank you, sir. I have another. This is going to be a 3-pack of books that we put together for you. These all feature copies of Ultimate Spider-Man issues number 50, 51, and 52. These are from 2004. Each book in the lot is estimated to be in near mint or better condition. This would be the first appearance of Felicia Hardy, the Black Cat, in the Ultimate Spider-Man universe. So the total Ultimate Spider-Man universe, which is pretty cool. If you've never read it, it's really worth a pickup from the beginning.
Brian Michael Bendis. Yep.
A lot of fun to read. A lot of stuff goes on. So they have to reintroduce a lot of these characters into the Ultimate universe. If you're a speculator, someone like that likes to follow first appearances, especially from the Ultimate, because they tend to get used in the MCU. Right? We see a lot of the Ultimate characters being ported over.
Not anymore.
Listen, that's a farce. That's like dealing with AB. A4. A4 is an awesome copy of the book called D-Day. This is a one-shot that was recently put out for the anniversary of the D-Day invasion, and this will be the 75th anniversary, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And I actually had a chance to read this book and actually learned quite a bit. Things I thought I knew with clarity, but really cool. Anniversary edition, set up like a regular comic, explains things from every point of view that it can. Really cool book, only $10. If you're a war aficionado or just a fan or just want to learn, this is a great book. We should have got a bunch more of these. They're really difficult to find now. So D-Day, 75th, $10. A5. Going to have to unfurl these things, and I'm going to tell you to go to eBay. Check out the prices on these. They're crazy. Copy of The Black Knight. This is a full set, issues 1 to 4 from 1990. Near mint minus or better is the estimated grade on each one of these books. Again, Black Knight full set, 4X white pages, and they're all newsstand editions.
Wow.
As denoted in the lower left-hand corner where there's a barcode.
John Collins for A4.
A4,
A4 to
Mr.
John
Collins. Thanks, buddy. Mr. Collins. It's a great book. Really, definitely take a look at it, John. I think you'll love it. It's great stuff.
Wendell for A5.
A5
A5
Wendell.
to Wendell.
Thanks, Wendell. Dane Whitman, The Black Knight. Kid Harington, starring
Whitman
as.
sampler.
I wonder if they're going to put the old bucket helmet on him.
They should.
Bucket helmet him up.
It better be.
ring his bell. This is a recent copy of Red Hood and the Outlaws. This is issue number 37 from this recent year. Near mint plus is the estimated grade here. This is a new hot sold out book. It features the first appearance of the new Outlaws and a bunch of key character first appearances, including Cloud9, who is the first binary comic character, according to your notes. I did not know that. So pretty cool stuff. So first binary character, Red Hood and the Outlaws, issue number 37, 2019, Near Mint Plus. Only $10. Okay, coming around the corner with the bees. The bees, here we go. There he is. This is a copy of Fantastic Four issue number 292 from 1986. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade here on this book, which features white pages, awesome writing, art, and cover by Mr. John Byrne. So this was the iteration where the She-Hulk was part of the Fantastic Four and also gives Fury a chance to go back in time and take out Hitler. Right. Does he succeed?
Or Jojo Rabbit.
Good one. True. But yeah, Fantastic Four, John Byrne books. Everybody loves Byrne. Everybody loves the She-Hulk. Everybody hates Hitler. There's 3 wins right there. B2, please. B2 is a copy of X Factor, issue number 6 from 1986. This book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition and features the first full appearance of Apocalypse. This book also features white pages. White pages and Apocalypse.
So Chris Davis for A6 and B1.
Chris Davis for both.
Yep.
The great Chris Davis, who is the winner of the original art. Congratulations,
hey, congratulations, Chris.
With Craig Russo, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cover. Thanks to everybody who supported that as well.
Lucky him for that.
So first Apocalypse, really nice copy, near mint or above, white pages, $45. Next one, please.
B3.
B3, I always love these things. Movie tie-in comics, tough to find usually. This is a copy of Elektra. This was a one-shot from 2005, estimated to be in near mint or better condition. This was a tie-in with a reprint of the copy of Bizarre Adventures 28. So there's a Frank Miller story in here. There's the movie tie-in, which features Jennifer Garner in that semi-terrible movie. But it's a great movie tie-in. It's in great shape, photo cover. But it also reprints a strange Frank Miller Elektra story from Bizarre Adventures 28.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool stuff. Little bonus from 2005, near mint or better. Jennifer Garner, only $10. Well, comma.
B4.
B4 is a copy of The Incredible Hulk, issue number 377 from 1991. This book is estimated to be in very fine plus near mint minus condition. Couldn't really decide if it was a 9 or a 9.2. It's really nice. Really cool looking book, so that's what I give you that for. So first Professor Hulk. Would that be selfie dabbing Hulk as well, or is that just first Professor Hulk?
I hope not.
You know, first Professor Hulk.
Mark Spector for B3.
B3 to Mark
It's a
Spector.
fine pickup.
John Kamahua for B2.
Oh, wait. Mark Spector got himself a double haul book.
Oh, it's going home with a nice Guardians of the Galaxy variant.
Congratulations. First double haul of the evening.
Yeah.
And what was the other one,
John
Ryan?
Kamahua for B2.
B2 to John Kamahua? Is that what we think that's okay?
And Joe Barone for B4.
B4 to Big Joe.
That's like his 10th copy of that. He's going to corner the market.
Joe's got an entire room wallpapered with just that book.
Just with the Hulk books.
B5.
B5 is an awesome looking copy of Batman Gotham Knights issue 15 from 2001. Near mint plus the estimated grade of this book, which features an incredible Poison Ivy cover by Mr. Brian Ballard, and also interior artwork by Gene Colan and Tom Palmer, who worked on a Batman black and white backstory.
That's cool.
Batman black and white backstory. See that? I'm not drinking yet.
Say that 3 times fast.
I know, but there it is, Gene Colan and the great Tom Palmer working. But that Brian Ballard cover is killer. Last one in this round is going to be a copy of Thor issue 204 from 1972. Very fine, plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a John Romita Sr. cover, John Buscema interior artwork, and has white to off-white pages. A true gem for $15.
It was one of those classic 20
Such a
centers
bargain.
where Marvel was doing those frame covers where they'd have just the outline, the solid
When do you
colors.
see a comic cover that has olive on it? That uses olive green.
Plant for B6.
It's it's freaking
Who's that?
awesome.
Every plant.
Andrew, Plant's
Andrew,
watching?
The thing's got
What
olive
the?
green. Look at how awesome that is.
Oh, John's up out of his chair. Look out.
I almost didn't want to give that one up.
And guess who it's going to?
It's a
So there you
great,
go.
yeah, I'm glad
Thanks,
it's going to
Andy.
Andrew. We like Andrew.
What do we got left? Just under 2 minutes left,
Now.
folks, and there's still some good books left on the board. What's the issue there, sir? What do you got, AG?
I'm letting you go.
Oh, thanks, buddy. So let's take a look at what's left
AG's
up
bringing on
there.
the clowns.
In spot A1, classic What If issue. So that's from the first volume of What If back in 1984. That particular issue is What If Conan Was Stranded in the 20th Century, featuring a Bill Sienkiewicz cover, and that copy
pick up
is
an
in
Uber and get home.
near mint condition. In the spot next to it, in A2, is Thanos number 18. You say Thanos, I say Thanos. That is a first print of the 30th Venom Anniversary variant cover. Cover art by Mike Perkins, and of course, that was the Thanos run written by Donny Cates, where we get the first appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. That issue is in near mint or better condition. Moving on over to A3, it's a 3-pack of Ultimate Spider-Man from 2004. You get issues 50, 51, and 52. And in that run is the first appearance of Felicia Hardy, aka the Black Cat, from the Ultimate Universe, as well as the first Ultimate version of Elektra. All of those are in near mint or better condition for just $20. And we've got a little over half a minute left. Last item left on the board is on the bottom row in spot B5. Batman Gotham Knights from 2001.
Mike Weaver for A2.
A2 is going to Mike Weber. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. So back to that Batman Gotham Knights. The important part there to note is that there's some Gene Colan art and Tom Palmer inking in that book with a black and white Batman backup story. And of course that beautiful Poison Ivy cover by artist Brian Bolland. Near mint to near mint plus condition on that book, and you have just 5 seconds left to claim anything left on the board before we move on to round number 2.
Brian Ballard is the same guy that created the cover for The Killing Joke.
Oh, that is correct.
The same artists. The
You are
great
correct,
Brian
sir.
Ballard, who also did Judge Dredd and a lot of
Yep.
2000 AD.
I have David Morgan for A1.
A1's going to David
Ooh,
Morgan.
what if David Morgan and Conan were trapped in the 20th
Ooh,
century.
Something of a haul.
Oh, the last
Double
double haul
Morgan.
left on the board going to David
All
Morgan.
right.
Thanks, David.
Oh, I'm already in the
What do you get? Tell him
He's
what
got top of ice. Gamora cosplay cover of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh, a little photo cover there of Gamora going
Girls
to
that
David
paint
Morgan.
themselves green on the next Maury.
So while we're waiting for AG to set up round
you probably
number
know
2,
girls that paint themselves green, McEwen.
this is the
So-
perfect time to tell you about second chance claims.
Do you?
Second chance opportunities.
Of course he does.
We're not going to bore you with the details. Just
I'm glad you
read your
didn't ask me
screen.
what I was just going to ask you.
Ryan Slave Girl, maybe? The Star Trek action.
Hey now.
Well, I want to throw one too.
See, it's semi-tame. A friend of mine,
Here we
friend of mine
go.
does the cosplaying as a Twi'lek.
Okay. I thought Twi'leks were... Oh, they are green. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I thought they were blue.
It's a bluish greenish thing. She listen. She dresses up as a Twi'lek. That's all I can say.
What's that from? Who is that?
That's my old guy I channel once in a while.
Meet some interesting people that go to RISD.
RISD. You're talking to the St. Louis Institute of Art right here. Art Institute.
Yeah, I married a RISD grad.
Really? Lucky girl.
Much to her chagrin. Folks, we got round number 2 coming up in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Another 12 books coming at you for your claim and pleasure in just
Second
a moment.
chance claims?
Second chance claims are always a possibility. If later on, maybe you're watching this when it's no longer live, or you watched it live and now you're falling asleep and you're thinking, man, that book in spot A2 should have been mine. You can reach out to us via Facebook Messenger,
Don't reach
email,
out too fast. I get
phone
startled.
call. You can stop by the store. You can use Telegram if you got that handy. Ask us if it's still available. We'll be happy to let
Is
you
there a
know.
place you can send a telegram?
I think
Where'd you go?
Western Union. Western Union still sends telegrams.
If I'm sending a telegram to shouldn't they have like phones there? Or what's going on? Where am I sending this telegram to?
Did I say
They don't have
telegram? I'm
phones.
sorry, I meant telegraph.
Blew
Telegraph.
my mind.
Telegraph. Stop.
AG, hurry up. My mind is blown. But seriously, where you sending a telegram that you can't make a phone call to?
To my grandmother who
Seems like a
lives
scam.
in Alaska where they don't have internet.
Then how are they getting the telegram now?
Look, it's best you don't ask these type of questions.
They have to make it to the train station.
No fax machine, Adam. No, we don't have a fax.
As long as the carrier pigeon can withstand the cold air.
I tend to use owls.
My son Matthew, who's not with us back at school, asked me, he goes, do you guys still send emails? I goes, what do you mean? He says, of course we send emails. He goes, what? You take the time. I said, okay, pal.
Whatever. Round number 2.
Keep up with that.
Do it.
All right, here comes
Hey, the first one's one of my favorites right out of the gate. We have a
A1.
copy of Marvel Team Up issue number 126 from 1983, way back in 1983. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features 2 Marvel Team Ups. The first one's going to be Spider-Man and the Hulk, but the second one, more importantly, the most interesting, is Luke Cage, the Power Man, and Damian Hellstrom, the Son of Satan. This
Satan?
book features white pages and has a cover by John Romita Jr. Don't hold that against it. 126, Near Mint Plus.
Lot of-
Only $10.
a lot of hate on Romita. Was that Romita Jr. you're
I
hating
didn't
on?
say nothing. I was talking about Damian Hellstrom, the
Oh,
Son
very
of
good.
Satan. I was channeling him.
Gotcha.
He isn't a fan of John Romita Jr. I'm good with it.
Davis for
A2.
A1.
A1 to Chris Davis.
Awesome looking copy. Damian Hellstrom's getting his own TV show.
Yep.
On Hulu.
Yep. Hulu.
Can't wait.
Hulu.
So Disney's putting out a TV show about the Son of Satan? Just saying. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's their diversity poll.
Demons are welcome. House of X, issue number 1 from 2019. So this is an exclusive Fan Expo variant. So this was one only attainable at the Fan Expo cons. This features a Gabrielle Delato cover. Issue number 1, 2019, Near Mint Plus. It's the estimated grade of this beauty, $45. Look that one up quick on eBay and come back to me. A3. A3 is one of my favorites tonight. I love these things. This is a sampler that was put out. It's called Batman and Other Classics. This book does feature white pages and reprints the origin of the Batman. Has a Camelot 3000 introduction, a Justice League story which features the infamous One Punch, where Batman knocks Guy Gardner out with one punch, and also Titan's Judas Contract. So it was intended to introduce people to these storylines, and
Damn.
they were given away, which they tend to get muckled pretty good or thrown away. So this is a really nice copy of this one. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade, only $10.
Love that Camelot 3000 story.
And
Speaking
also
of Brian
has
Baldwin,
Mike
Chris
Michelle,
Davis for A3.
Mike
A3.
Maz cover too. Dave
Yep.
Mazzucchelli, excuse me.
Yep.
Dave Mazzucchelli cover.
I don't think Mike Maz did that.
Mike Maz. I know. I haven't seen Mike Maz in forever. I'd like to. A4. A4 is a 3-pack AG. If you be so kind as to unfurl the Great War Machine. Issues number 33, 34, and 35. Each book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. It's part of the Secret Invasion storylines. This set includes the first appearance of the satellite armor, and on each one features incredible Artie Granoff covers. I guess that's really the highlight of this. The net of it is Artie Granoff, who always kicks ass on anything related to Iron Man, does these great War Machine comics that tie into Secret Invasion.
I'm surprised
$15.
those didn't wind up going home with a certain partner of ours.
I had to slip them by him.
Oh, okay, good.
A5.
Good man.
Yeah, man, we got to sell something. A5 is a copy of The She-Hulk, issue number 23 from 2008. This is estimated to be in near mint minus condition. This features a story written by the great Peter David and an awesome Mike Diodato cover. So anything with She-Hulk, I tried to work her into this one because she's super hot and we get a lot of requests for the She-Hulk these days. So $8 for this awesome copy of She-Hulk 23. A6, please. 5-pack, one of my favorites tonight. This is a 5-pack of Dark Horse Presents issues number 100. So to celebrate this, they put out a 5-issue series. Each one features a different great covers. Can you go back to that last one real quick? Because it's a Bernie Wrightson Hellboy cover.
Ooh.
Isn't that awesome? So the first one on that featured a Frank Miller cover, by the way. So Dark Horse celebrated their 100. So there's a bunch of cool stories in here. The first one's Frank Miller. Second one's Bernie Wrightson. The third one is a Chadwick Magnola cover. You got a Dave Gibbons one, and also one by the great Mike Allred, which features an Art Adams story on the inside, Monkey Man and O'Brien.
Oh,
There's a lot of shit going on in this one.
Wow.
Joe Barone for A5.
A5 to Joe Barone.
8-5, the She-Hulk. Yeah, well, it makes sense. That all makes sense, Joe. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, Dark Horse Presents issue number 100 is a 5-pack series, real cool stuff. A little bit of everything in there for only $20, high-grade copies. B1, please, my good sir. This is a copy of The Avengers, issue number 227 from 1983, estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This book features white pages and also is a newsstand copy, again, denoted by the lower left-hand corner where you have a barcode instead of a character. You guys getting all this?
Oh, yeah.
Just checking.
Following along. Yep.
You guys with me?
Great stuff.
Are you with me? Knock on wood. All right, this book features white pages as a newsstand copy, and this is the issue where Monica Rambeau, the Captain Marvel, joins the Avengers. So a pretty cool book. $20 near mint or above. Well under guide right now. B2. B2 is an indie book for this round. It's a copy of Mad Cave Comics Show's End. This is issue number 1, recent release, Near Mint Plus. This was a super low print run book, hard to find, sold out. This is one of your picks to click, and it looks like it's doing it, Jake.
Yep.
Show's End.
Very low print run.
Mad Cave, $10. B3. B3 is an awesome copy of Where Monsters Dwell, issue number 1 from 1970. Fine, very fine is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, and it has a cover by Mr. Jack Kirby, as well as interior art, and interior art by Steve Ditko and John Romita Sr. I said Sr. as well.
The good one.
You know, fine, very fine, to each your own. Fine to very fine, $30, Where Monsters Dwell.
Joe Barone for B3.
B Monsters Dwell, Monsters Barone.
B3 to Joe.
Thanks, Joe. B4 is a fabulous copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue number 309 from 1988. This book is estimated to be in near mint plus condition. Has the cover and interior art by Mr. Todd McFarlane and features the first appearance of the characters Sticks and Stone. Features a pretty cool Mary Jane Watson cover. But yeah, Todd McFarlane, Amazing Spider-Man 309, 1988, near mint plus. A really nice copy of this book with white pages. B5, please, sir. We come down to the end of round 2. This is a copy of DC Comics team up of Ash and Azrael, or Azrael and Ash, however you want to pronounce it. Issue number 1 from 1997, Near Mint Plus. This is a deluxe edition book, which pits the Batman's ally, well, at one-time ally, Azrael. Written by Denny O'Neil, features artwork by Joe Quesada and inks by Jimmy Palmiotti. So a pretty cool deluxe edition book you don't see every day, only $8. B6, last one for me.
Kyle Morris for B2.
B2.
Kyle Morris picking up B2.
B2. Thank you, Kyle. Last one in this round is going to be a copy of War is Hell, issue number 11 from 1975. Fine, very fine is the estimated grade of this book, which also features white pages. It's written by Chris Claremont, has artwork by a cover by Gil Kane and Tom Palmer, two of our favorites, and also features an appearance of Death.
Oh.
Thanos' girlfriend is in this one.
Harrington for B4.
B4 going to Jim Harrington.
Yeah, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
It's a great copy. So War is Hell. It's got Thanos' girlfriend.
What else?
Wendell Knox for B1.
B1 is going to Wendell
nice.
Knox.
Newsstand cover, 2 Wendell. It's awesome.
Oh,
Wendell!
Wendell Hall going to Wendell. What's he got?
It's going on with a nice some Guardians of the Galaxy variant.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks, buddy.
Featuring Gamora. Nice.
Rob Toomey for B5.
Rob Toomey picking up B5.
The price is going up on that.
Rob.
$12. Is that Rob? $12. Tell him.
Making his is that as a Hall of Dark?
Michael Thompson for B6.
Oh, B6 going to
B6,
Michael Thompson.
Top row, big investment. House of X. It's all you, bud.
So we got 2 minutes left here. Plenty of time for you folks to check out what's left on the top row, starting with A2. A2 is a House of X #1 Fan Expo variant. So these were available exclusively at the Fan Expo conventions. That features, obviously, Wolverine on the cover with art by Gabriel Delato. And it's in near mint plus condition.
Kerry Jansen for A6.
A6 is going to Kerry Jansen.
Chance to show this baby. Look at this thing.
Congrats, Kerry. Those are some awesome books there.
Jansen. No double hole for Kerry. Switch.
All right.
Stephen Urquhart for A4.
Steven's picking up A4, the
Three-pack,
War Machine 3-pack.
Adi Granov.
Very nice. Oh, Steven got yourself a
Found it.
double haul.
Oh, that all red cover is so nice.
Isn't that crazy?
A nice
Nice.
Guardians of the Galaxy variant.
Nice. Congratulations, Steven.
So is that the L red cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Nice pickup.
There's only one book left up on this on the board for this
Biggie.
round number 2. It's a
House
big
of
one,
X,
but it's
look it
a
up.
great one though. House of
Fan
X
Expo.
#1. I mean, heck, if that were the regular cover, it'd still be pretty sought after.
$25 now.
Yeah, but this is a Fan Expo convention exclusive by a really hot artist right now, Gabriel Delato, and equally hot character, of course, Wolverine.
48 seconds. 49 seconds.
Condition on that book is near mint plus condition.
You'll feel silly not buying it.
We're going to let the clock run down since we only have half a minute left while you guys ponder and consider your options, and then we will be moving on to round 3. All right, judges have decided we're moving on. Moving on to round number 3. So while AG sets up here, we're going to talk about books coming out this Wednesday from Marvel Comics. So come into your local comic book shop. Hopefully that would be the Hall of Comics you can find from Marvel. Many a good read this week. Powers of X number 4 is only one of them. So Jonathan Hickman's X-Men event rolls on with Powers of X number 4. We have Daredevil number 11 as well. Charles Soule's long run on this book keeps rolling. Daredevil number 11. Silver Surfer Black by Donny Cates. Issue number 4 will be out. Invisible Woman number 3. 5-issue limited series being written right now by Mark Waid, one of my favorite reads. Very cool story told in flashback about Invisible Woman working for S.H.I.E.L.D., or sort of not so much working for S.H.I.E.L.D. She goes off the reservation a little bit. But with her invisibility powers, she makes the perfect spy, world-class spy. Great covers by Adam Hughes on that series. The big book of the week, the premiere from Jason Aaron and Asad Ribic. My book of the week is King Thor number 1. 4-issue limited series kicking off here with Jason Aaron's final Thor story as he brings his 7-year run on the character to a close.
Really?
Yeah, 7 years he's been on this
You
book.
must be bumming.
I am bumming,
Yeah,
but
I
this
know
is
you're
going
a
to be
big fan of
an
this.
epic story where we find out more about what happens when Loki gets a hold
Do we have enough of these?
Venom Shield. That's always the question. Hopefully folks have added it to their sub lists, but it is going to be a hot book this
Invisible
week.
Woman looks good.
Adam Hughes, yeah.
Good stuff.
Those and more from Marvel Comics will be out this week on Wednesday.
We'll start backfilling second prints where we can for House of X and Power of 10, right? Good stuff. And hopefully we've adjusted and have enough for everyone that comes in, man. It's been kind of crazy.
Always good to subscribe. We have subscribers adding every week.
Great stuff. Jim Harrington asked what we're listening to in the background. It's actually Van Halen right now, but Ryan had the new Tool album on. I think it was on 11 for most of the...
I think he found a way to crank it up to
Yeah,
12.
it was pretty cool. Anyways, thanks for sticking with us. We're going to start round 3 here. Some more goodness for you to bid on. Claim it now auction. If you see something you like in each one of the slots, just put it down in the comment section. First one in wins.
Round 3, A1.
That's it.
This is an awesome copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue number 252 from 1984. This book is estimated to be in near mint minus or above condition. So near mint minus or above condition. This is a newsstand copy and has white pages and features the first appearance of the black suit Spider-Man. This thing is 120 plus online. 95 bucks. Guaranteed to be happy with it. Near mint minus, newsstand, first black suit Spider-Man. A2. A2 is a copy of the independent book Kill the Minotaur. Was there a song? Kill the Minotaur? Is this just Kill the Minotaur? Number 1 from 2017. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and has a movie work in process. So I guess there's a film in production for this title. This was put out by Image Comics.
Lou Correa for A1.
A1 going
Lou's
to
not
Lou.
messing around. He's going to be happy with that. 10% off for Lou as well off those
Great.
prices as a subscriber. Thanks, Lou. You're going to be very happy with that. Might be a sender in it. A3. A3 is a 2-pack, please, sir. These are copies of Batman issue number 77. This is a recent release. Both of these are first print copies. Sold out book. These are both covers A and B. The B cover, which is on the left, it has a cover by Clayton Crane. So this would be the death of Alfred
Spoilers.
in the Tom King universe.
Yep.
Death of Alfred in the Tom King universe. Part of the City of Bane storyline. Super sold out, hot book. You can get the 2-pack, 20 bucks. Both first prints. Thank you very much. A4. Thank you.
Kyle Morris for A2.
Kyle Morris.
Kill the
Picking
Minotaur.
up A2.
I flipped through it. It looked pretty
Kyle
freaking awesome.
Hey, way to go, Kyle.
The turtle. I love it. Fear the turtle.
Nice. Guardians of the Galaxy variant.
What's
I
up,
think
Guardians of the Galaxy?
I know the theme here.
Angela.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rocket.
Yep. Ryan's theme. The theme for Ryan.
And moving on to A4.
Daniel Briggs for A3.
Daniel
A3,
Briggs
Mr.
picking up
Briggs.
A3.
You know, Daniel picks up A3. Let's
No
double check.
no
Anything?
flies on Daniel.
Nope. This is a variant copy of Utopia. This was a book that teamed up the Dark Avengers and the X-Men. This book features a Simon Bianchi variant. From 2009, Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade. It's a really nice copy of this variant cover. Simon Bianchi, Dark Avengers, and Uncanny X-Men teaming up as part of the Utopia storyline. Only $8.
Is that Dokken that he's stabbing?
Dakin? That's the Wolverine.
Docking.
The Wolverine. A5.
Dokken?
I'm starting to lose consciousness. Hurry up. This is a copy of Avengers number 316 from 1990. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book. This is the one where Spider-Man joins the Avengers. This book features white pages and is written by the great John Byrne. So Spidey finally gets to join the Avengers in this book, issue number 316 from 1990. I flipped through it, take a look at it for the grading, and I read through it, and I was like, oh, that's how he gets asked, Always in a pinch, Spider-Man kicks in. Otherwise, they wouldn't have asked him. Dr. Druid before Spider-Man. Think about that. A6. For 1 second. A6 is a 2-pack we put together for you. This is copies of The Thing, issue 36 from 1986. These are both estimated to be in near mint minus or above condition. On the left, you have a newsstand copy of the book, and on the right, you have a direct. As you can see, there's a Spider-Man logo in the direct that went to comic shops and the like.
It looks like a Captain America logo to me.
Is it Captain America? I'm looking through the 6.
Which is unusual. It's usually
Spider-Man.
It is usually Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The key with this book is we have a throwdown between Jennifer Walters' She-Hulk and Ms. Sharon Ventura, who is Ms. Marvel. This mantle, this character has been passed around like a cheap suit. So, yeah, Sharon Ventura was Ms. Marvel at some point.
I have Jim Harrington for A5.
Great
A5
stuff.
to Jim Harrington.
I think Jim's wife's asleep.
That might be her doing the bidding. The claiming,
Oh, that's a good point. I think Jim's asleep. Somebody's sleeping.
Corner of B1.
B1 is a 3-pack. This is a full set of the book called Amazing Fantasy. These are issues number 16, 17, and 18. You ask why? Because the first appearance of Spider-Man was Amazing Fantasy 15. So this series concludes it as if it was a mini-series. So you got Amazing Fantasy 16, 17, and 18. What would have happened with that final story of the first appearance of Spider-Man? I liking that for $15.
Cool.
In great shape as well. All near mint or better. Again, 1995. $15 for the 3-packer. B2, please, sir. This is an interesting book. I'd never seen one of these until finding it. This is a copy of X-Men 63, but this is a copy from 1994. This book is estimated to be in near mint or better. Essentially what this is an extremely hard to find second print, which reprints issue 63 by Neil Adams, did the cover and the interiors, but they make it look like the original verbatim. So when I first looked at it, I was like, oh man, it's a great looking copy of 63, but it's actually a reprint copy from 1994. Pretty rare thing.
But it was marketed as a second print.
Yeah, a second print on the inside. It's the only way to denote it, but they put modern ads in it. It's really strange. I had to give it 3 or 4 looks, go, what is this? Looked it up in the Overstreak and...
Mark Spector for B1.
B1 to Mark
Oh,
Spector.
3-pack of Spider-Man. So that, yeah, X-Men 63, great stuff. Second print.
Jim Harrington for B2.
And Jim's picking up B2.
Or Mrs. Harrington, we don't know.
That's all right.
Could you...
He said, oops, never mind.
Good. B3. B3 is a copy of Blade. This is the deluxe edition one-shot that was put out last year. This is estimated to be in near mint or better. This reprints a series of stories, including the Tomb of Dracula number 10, which is the first appearance of Blade. This entire deluxe edition features writing by Marv Wolfman and interior art by Gene Colan. So essentially they reprinted some of the key Blade stories. So pretty cool stuff, only $10. Deluxe edition, oversized. I think the cover price was $8 on this thing.
For B3.
It's a nice copy. It's a great read too.
Thanks, Steven.
Well, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in this round. Round number 3 of 5. B4, thank you, sir. This is a copy of Marvel's issue number 1000, so a recent release here. Near Mint Plus, this thing's in phenomenal shape. Marvel Comics 1000, this was an exclusive Art Adams variant. So the Art Adams color variant, really awesome stuff, $25. New Super Hot.
I never saw one of those.
Obtained from Manoli. We got it.
Yeah.
We actually had to pin him down and take the thing.
The Art Adams in-house expert himself.
Manoli didn't want to give it up, but we made him. $25. B5 is a copy of Action Comics, issue number 714. Holy mackerel, 714. Near mint or better is the estimated grade of this book, which features an awesome Joker cover by Kieran Dwyer. So anything having to do with Jokers, especially with the Joker mullet. I wonder how many appearances the Joker mullet made. Can we look that up, somebody? Joker mullet, first appearance. That might be it.
I'm pretty sure that's
I'm going to go out on a limb and say first Joker mullet.
Joe Barone for B4.
That's why.
B4 to Joe Barone.
No, I thought he was going to love the Joker mullet.
No.
That was my guess.
Likes that Spidey cover.
Yeah, I sucked it.
Chris Davis loves the Joker mullet.
Yeah, baby, first appearance. We should grade that.
Chris Davis claimed it.
Double Baron.
Chris Davis claims B5.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm going to have to hunt that down.
And the Joker mullet.
Chris Davis.
The great Chris Davis.
Everybody wanted the Joker.
There's your cosplay
Love
for
that
Halloween
Joker
this
mullet.
year, Chris.
B6, last one in this round is going to be a copy of the She-Hulk. This will be volume 2, number 2, from 1989. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features writing, art, and cover by Mr. John Byrne, as well as white pages. So we're still using pulp pages at this point. What's pretty cool, she's showing a copy of the Incredible Hulk issue to Jack Kirby while she's on number 2 of her own book, and she's basically dogging the old mole men back there. But pretty awesome stuff by John Byrne, a great homage to the original Hulk. $10.
So that Joker as Superman with the mullet would make a great cosplay.
It would be.
Somebody
Joker
should
mullet.
do that, yeah.
First Joker mullet.
What do we got left, folks? Just over a minute and a
I'm
half
gonna look that up.
on the board and 4 books left. So we're going to take a look at what they are. Just a little refresher for you. On the top row, in spot A4, is Utopia. One-shot, I believe it was a one-shot from 2009. That was part of the... Yeah, Utopia was the event, and it featured Dark Avengers and the X-Men. That is a variant cover of the book with cover art by Simon Bianchi in near mint plus condition. Again, that's spot A4. And over in A6, it's a 2-pack of The Thing back when he had his own series in the 80s. So it's Thing number 36 from 1986. You get the newsstand and the direct editions. This is the second appearance of the Ms. Marvel version where it was character or the hero was secretly Sharon Ventura. Near mint to near mint minus condition on that book. Uh-oh, what happened up there?
Lost the clock for a second.
Two more books left on the board down in B2. It's a second print of X-Men number 63. That's right, I said a second print of issue 63 from 1994 during the Neil Adams run on the book. So it reprints the original number 63 and is in near mint or better condition. Original cover reproduction and everything there for you. Way over in B6, it's a great issue of She-Hulk from John Byrne's run back in the 80s. It's She-Hulk number 2 from 1989 in near mint condition. Features white pages, cover, interior art, and writing, all by John Byrne. And we have 5 seconds.
Marlon Maya for A4.
Marlon's picking up A4, that Utopia
Utopia.
one-shot. Methinks Marlon wants a shot at that graded Hulk number 1.
Awesome. Good pickup.
There you go. All right, so that
Hey,
is
Jansen
oh,
for B2.
B2 to Kerry Jansen.
Harry Hansen. Never heard of him. Hey, the double Hulk, can you put the number 2 straight for everybody? Bless you, John.
Bless you.
It's over.
Thank you.
What?
Round's over.
Can you fix the tag?
Oh. I forgot what you're saying now.
Yeah, the round's over.
All right, folks, we're moving on to, we're going to set up for
Thanks,
round
AG.
number 4. Round number 4 coming at you in just a
Fucking
little
great
bit.
graphic. Dude.
Thank you, buddy.
You're good at that.
Thank you.
If this place ever goes ass up, you say you got a future.
I'll make a good Batman. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you make a good Batman ad.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
at very
something.
least.
That's something anyway.
It really is. Now that we got that going for us.
The 6th annual Batman Day is coming to the Hall of Comics on Saturday, September 21st. Expect free Batman comics,
Expect.
a special Bat-related guest, and other Bat goodies.
Bat cocktails.
We're going to have a Bat Cow bake sale to benefit the animals over at Unity Farm Sanctuary.
That's
and-
cool.
So was the cow
Yep.
actually baked?
No, I knew somebody would make
baked
that
cow?
smart-ass remark, but no, it's Bat Cow's bake sale.
I'd blame McEwen.
There's a character named Bat Cow, and Bat Cow is trying to help his or
I was
her
wondering who was going to make that first.
farm animal friends. So yeah, we're gonna have some awesome animal-free baked goods here. They're gonna be delicious.
There will not be animals here, just to
Nope.
let people know.
Well, we've been people have called us
People-
animals.
Yeah, we've had a few animals in here. But
So that's coming up
that's on Free Comic Book Day.
1 week from this Saturday on the 21st.
The 21st. 1 week from Saturday?
Yes, I know.
You guys better get your shit together. Man, you guys, wow, that sounds like fun.
Our 6th annual. We've had 5
Yep.
of these things before.
Adam said Joker mullets. That's what I want to see them. So we should have a Joker mullet contest. Give away something cool.
Hey, Johnny, I think you and me are disqualified.
Wigs count.
Oh, okay.
You do wig.
There you go.
So we're setting up for round number 4.
2 more rounds. We're going to close this thing out by 8 o'clock. We used to do 2 hours. Now that we're down to an hour. Hope that's working out for people. We appreciate your participation. We figure with kids going back to school, games on, just in general, and everybody supports the store so much. We really appreciate it. When people come in, subscribers come in, then we have events, and then we have this, and everybody does a fabulous job, and we appreciate your support. This isn't a cheap hobby. We realize that, and hopefully you're getting some benefit back from it in terms of the books and the service that we provide. As I say, and you guys have heard me a million times, so we're never going to be the cheapest, but nobody's going to outwork us as a shop. So we're going to make sure you find what you're looking for and give you a good deal on it and be fair. And got to keep the lights on, and Mama's got to pay the rent.
Daddy needs a new pair of boots.
Outside of that, man, you guys are awesome and really appreciate it. So thank you, guys and gals. I shouldn't just say guys. We have a lot of ladies that support the Hall of Comics as well. In fact, we're going to have a ladies' night. Every Tuesday night is ladies' night. That's Hall of Comics.
Is that why I'm here? What?
Oh, what a night. Let's do it. Let's go here. Enough of this bullshit. Let's fucking sell some shit.
A1.
Now, let me find which page I was on, for God's sake. You guys are too fast for me. This is a 2-pack. These are copies of Life with Archie, issues number 36 from 2014. Each book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. The big deal here is on the left, you have an awesome variant cover by Mr. Mike Allred. Mike and Lara Allred, who does his coloring, does a fabulous job. So that's the variant on the left-hand side. And the one on the right would be Fiona Staples of Saga fame. So she provided a cover for Life with Archie as well, which is kind of funny because this is the death of Archie, this book. So Archie dies in this book, and you have variant covers by Fiona Staples and Mike Allred. Near mint or above, only $10. A1. A2, please, which is after A1, not coincidentally. This is a 3X lot. Features, or actually this is a full set, excuse me. The Black Widow, issues number 1, 2, and 3 from 2001. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of these books, which are all written by Mr. Greg Rucka and features Yelena Belova, Miss Yelena Belova, as the Black Widow. So Miss Belova is going to be the antagonist, or one of the antagonists in the Black Widow movie. She would be the woman that was supposed to be the Black Widow before our Black Widow.
Before Natasha.
So we're going to have a little bit of throwdown between Natasha and her friend/mentor. But this character is super hot. This is the second volume of the Black Widow, issues 1, 2, and 3 from 2001. Near mint or above. Great deal, $20. With Yelena Belova. A3. I just want to say Belova.
You're saying it right into my ear, too.
Did it sound good, didn't it? That's why you're smiling. Wolverine, Killing Made Simple, issue number 1 from 2008. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this one shot, which is hard to find, coincidentally. 2008, only $8. Wolverine, Killing Made Simple. It's a manual. You'd like it, Ryan. A4.
I already read it.
Hey now.
It's a 3-step process.
Always one of the favorites. Manoli rule. I think I'm going to call him Manoli Commandment. Manoli Commandment is you always buy the last issue in a volume. So it's usually the lowest print run book and always the toughest to find. With that in mind, I present Batgirl issue number 73 from 2006, estimated to be in near mint plus condition. This is the final issue of this series. This was the Cassandra Cain series. Final issue. This features a Tim Sale cover and the death of the character, the Spoiler. Also features white pages.
Spoiler bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Spoiler would be Stephanie Brown, correct?
Yes.
Down goes Stephanie Brown.
Mike Weaver for A3.
$20.
A3 to Mike Weaver.
Mike Weaver, Made Simple. Next, Mike. The Wolverine.
He would be the expert on how to pronounce bacon.
Yep.
Can he say Yelena Belova, though? Is the real question. This is a copy of Dynamite Comics Vampirella issue number 1. So this is a fairly new release. This book is estimated to be in near mint plus condition. This was a Dynamic Forces exclusive. It includes the Dynamic Forces COA. Can I see the back of the COA, please? On the back, please, sir. Oh, I love the COA. That comes from Dynamic Forces. Still sealed for you. The net of this book is signed and numbered by Mr. Adam Hughes. This is book number 33 out of a total of 50.
Wow, so very limited.
So the Adam Hughes working on Vampirella. This is signed copy number 33 of 50, not 50. Includes the Dynamic Forces COA. Shut up, John. 2019 Nimitz Plus.
That's Arthur Bacon for A4.
A4 Arthur.
Bacon,
Wow.
A4.
That's an interesting pickup. I would not see that. Cassandra Cain, final issue. Benoli Commandment number 3.
A6.
A6. So the last one in this row is going to be a copy of War Machine issue 1 from 1994. So Rhodey's first solo series. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is tough to get because it's a black embossed cover. So it's got the silver embossment, but those black covers are not kind.
Well, foil. It's fair to say foil as
Yeah,
well,
it
right?
just says, silver embossed cover, but just in great shape. Near mint plus, only $15. First solo, James Rhodes. B1. This one is a copy of Silk, issue 1 from 2015. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and a Scotty Young variant cover. This would be Silk's first solo series as well. So first Silk solo series, this is the variant cover for it by Mr. Scotty Young. $10.
Terrence for A6.
A6 to
Terrence
Terrence.
didn't have that one. Awesome. Always good to.
Thanks
hear
for
from
tuning in,
Thanks, buddy.
Terrence.
Terrence Scott.
Terrence double
nice.
nice. All Guardians of the Galaxy theme tonight there,
I
Ryan?
believe
Yep.
so.
Thank you, buddy.
All Guardians, all day.
Awesome. That one goes to Terrence. It's a freebie for just uncovering that book behind it.
Josh Alex for B1.
B1 to Josh Alex.
Josh Alex, how you doing? Well, Josh picks up B1. I'm going to show you a copy of Tower of Shadows, issue 1 from 1969.
Oh, Josh got the.
Josh got the double haul while I go back on my Tower of Shadows from 1969. Fine, very fine is the estimated grade of that. Josh Alex for the Guardians of the Galaxy freebie. Let me go back to Tower of Shadows number 1 from 1969. Fine, very fine is the estimated grade of this book. It features awesome white pages, a John Romita Sr. cover, and interior writing and artwork by Jim Steranko.
Nice.
That's a triple off the wall,
Wow.
easy. Tower of Shadows number 1, 1969.
And it's the first issue of a Marvel horror book. So.
Pretty cool stuff. 15 center. True Silver Age.
Yep.
The Silver Age. $40. B3. B3, always one of my favorites and a tough one to find, coincidentally, is a copy of Superman Lex 2000 from 2001. Near mint or above is the estimated grade here, which features the origin of Lex Luthor. You also get the President Lex story, and you also have one that has a Dark Knight Redemption story, which is what happens when Lex takes over with Batman, considering he knows he's Batman. So a pretty cool little 3-packer there. Lex 2000, great stuff. I think it inspired Trump himself.
Listen to your friend Billy Zane.
Joe Barone for B2.
I know, Billy Zane would have friggin' killed it as Lex Luthor. Look at it. Ooh, that Joe? That's a
Thanks,
nice
Joe.
book. That's a sender in it, Joe.
B2 to Big Joe.
B4 gives us a copy of What If, number 39 from 1983. Very fine is the estimated grade of this book, which features What If Thor Had Battled Conan. This book features white pages, has a great cover by Ron Wilson and Mr. Mike Mignola teaming up on this one. What If Thor Battled Conan? I think Thor would beat him down.
I think that's a safe assumption.
I think Thor would beat him down. If Thor lost to hammer, I think Conan would kick his ass. I wonder what the story says. $20 you can find out. B5.
We at least draw some blood.
I think it'd be a tie. This is a 2-pack from this is a fairly recent release, a sold out book, super hot one. This is a copy of Image Comics Coffin Bound. Issue number 1's here. You got the first print and the second print. First print's on the left, second print's on the right. A little purplish versus reddish. There you go. Coffin Bound. Near mint plus $15.
Chris Davis for B4.
B4 to Chris
B4.
Davis.
Chris can tell us who won. What
Yep,
if Thor
gonna
had,
have to read that and get
What if Thor had beat down Conan?
We expect a book report.
Yeah, I was about to say, Chris has to present his book report.
That'd be good. You can do it in another podcast.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
love to hear it. B6. B6, the final one in this round is a copy of Uncanny X-Men number 148 from 1981. This book is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. Written by the great Chris Claremont with cover and artwork by Dave Cockrum. First appearance of the character Caliban. Also features white pages. You never know when you...
B5.
Who's that?
Daniel Briggs.
Daniel Briggs picking up
book.
B5.
Great books. But yeah, first Caliban.
Interesting.
Who's been in the Marvel movies twice. Well, not the Marvel movies, excuse me. He was in Logan and he was also in that one of the X-Men movies as well.
Oh, interesting.
Caliban.
What do we got left? Just over about 2 minutes left on the board for this round number 4. And there are 5 books left up for grabs. Let's take a look at, starting with spot A1. What do we got, AG? We've got a life.
Michael Thompson for B6.
Well, there you go. B6 going to Michael Thompson. Thank you, Michael. That's a nice pickup. So yeah, real quick. What else? What else?
Marlon Maya for B3.
B3 going to
Oh,
Marlon.
it's a nice book. I always love that book.
Marlon's a big Billy Zane fan.
What's up, Billy Zane?
Who is it?
So let me
Listen to your man,
let
Billy
me
Zane.
correct my previous statement. There are 3 books left, 3 items left on the board, all on the top row. Starting with spot A1, it's a Life with Archie 2-pack. This is the issue where Archie dies, and they are both in near mint condition. You get cover underneath is by Mike Allred of Madman fame, and then the other variant cover on the top there is by Fiona Staples, known for her work on Saga. $10 for the pair. In spot A2, it's a Black Widow complete 3-set, 1, 2, and 3 of that limited series from 2001.
Don't make me say it.
Written by Greg Rucka of Gotham Knights? No, what was that? What was his Gotham GCBD series? Anyway, he writes a lot of cool stuff like Lazarus. Thank you, Gotham Central. Thank you, Ryan. Near mint or better condition on all of those books. $20 for all 3. Half a minute left. We're going to take a look at spot A5. It is the recent Vampirella #1 release, but this is from Dynamic Forces. There were only 50 of these released, signed by Adam Hughes, signed and numbered. This is number 33 of those 50.
33 out of 50.
That's, yeah, it's pretty
Adam Hughes.
pretty small. Signed by the cover artist Adam Hughes, homaging himself. He did a earlier Vampirella book, I believe, back in the 80s, based...
I think it was called Vampirella.
Thank you, Ryan.
He really homaged it.
Yeah. You know what? I'm saved by the bell. I'm going to stop
Punt.
right there. Exactly. What'd you call me?
Punt. Sometimes you got to punt. Any unsold books will be on the walls here for your perusing come Wednesday morning here at the hall. So for second chance opportunities, if you want to take a better look at these books, or if you're not in the area and haven't been to the Hall of Comics here in beautiful Southborough, you can send us an email. And Ryan does a fabulous job working that scanner of his. Man, the thing's you're like an artiste on that thing.
That's right.
And then he scans them and does what? They go up on the website?
He sends them out to people as required. They're pretty
Yes.
they're pretty deep files, so we'll be happy if you want to take a better look at a book, especially some of the higher price books or some of the vintage books.
You know what? That was the penultimate round we just finished there.
Really, we didn't say it.
The penultimate
No, that's
round. So we're
bullshit.
coming up to the
Well,
final
we're-
round, round number 5.
We're 20 seconds ahead. I can go back and say it.
In the meantime, while we wait for the final
I just
round
did. It makes more sense.
to get set up, we're going to talk about what's new from DC Comics this coming Wednesday.
DC.
This Wednesday, September 11th, at your local comic shop from DC Comics, you can expect to find
Wow,
somebody
you're really
with
stumped.
somebody without their notes.
Come on, keep talking.
But if he had his notes, he would tell you Batman number 78
78's
will
coming
be on
out.
the shelves.
Good.
Event Leviathan number 4.
This thing's a mess.
Just in case you didn't think this thing was live, folks. Wonder Woman number 78.
I just fell.
Wonder Woman versus the Cheetah. Flash number 78. And Gotham City Monsters number 1, which sounds like a really cool series where Frankenstein is back.
Frankenstein's Monster, Killer Croc. I see
Yep.
Man-Bat. I see a big
Yep.
throwdown going on there.
Yeah. So
It's gonna be awesome.
he gets the
I'm actually
gang.
interested in that one.
He gets the band back together and decides to go after some
Awesome.
of the baddies that he missed out on in the past. And
I knocked over the camera. That's what happened.
is that what happened?
Yep. I was in a bad way.
So no pressure whatsoever, but we're all just waiting on AG to finish setting up for round number 5.
Kenny G. Doing a great job, man. That's a lot of work.
AG forgot to wear his back brace apparently this
Poor
episode.
guy. I know, you put him lower for the guy. What'd you do? Did you think I was doing it?
Next week they're going to be on the floor.
Oh, you know what? You know what? We're gonna get a stool for you.
It's good exercise
You
for
can
you.
go slide back and. Oh, see, I got it worked out.
Yeah?
Yeah, buddy.
It's like doing lunges.
Oh yeah, luges.
Here comes the final round, round
Is it
number
lunges
5.
or luges?
Well,
Do you want to do lunch?
you,
All right.
You're
that
always
note.
folks.
A1.
Let's do it, man. We're gonna
A1.
finish here before freaking not
woohoo!
8.
What do we got?
This is a copy of New Mutants Annual number 6 from 1990. Near mint or better is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, a Rob Liefeld cover, and the first appearance of the character Shatterstar. Or Shatterstar if you're not from Boston. This is first Shatterstar, or Shatterstar if you're from Boston. A2. Shatterstar. This is a copy of Invincible Invincible Iron Man issue 56 from 1973. This book is estimated to be in very fine near mint or above condition. This is a crazy looking copy of this book. Features the first appearance of the character Fangor and first Rasputin. That guy never goes away. This is features a Jim Starlin cover, white pages, and is a lot less than what the guide price is.
I love that awesome
great
old
deal,
school
45
logo.
bucks.
They never should have gotten rid of that logo.
First,
Davis for A2.
first,
A2 to Chris
first
Davis.
Fangor. I would beat that guy down.
Fangor.
Oh, he just comes out.
Ah,
what the-
Fangor.
This
Wait,
thing.
Fangor, wasn't that the dog, the flying dog dress?
I'm gonna give you guys the Fangor if you don't knock it off.
Valcor, thank you.
Cut himself.
That's Mike
All the
Elred.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's
Very
Mike Elred too. That's awesome.
Cool. Congrats, Chris.
All right, A3.
A3, thanks, AG. This is a 2-pack. Gonna have to work for this one. These are copies of Aftershock Comics Baby Teeth. These are issues number 1 and 2 from that series. Both the first prints. The first one features a cover by Miss Elizabeth Torque. Second one by Gary Brown. Both the first prints, as I said. Donny Cates is the writer. 1 and 2, 2017, Near Mint or Better. And isn't this in development too?
It is. So real quick, because you can't tell from the title or the covers, but the premise here is that a teenage girl has an unintended pregnancy, decides to keep the
I'm
child.
not interested.
Decides to keep the child. It turns out to be the Antichrist. She decides to raise
Now
it
I'm
anyway.
interested.
It's pretty cool. It's a good book.
Mark Spector for A3.
A3 going to Mark Spector based solely on my sales pitch.
You had Mark Spector at Antichrist. A4. I'm just kidding, Adam. A4. A4 is a copy of Giant Size Defenders issue 5 from 1975. Fine, very fine is the estimated grade here of this deluxe edition book. This book features white pages, pretty phenomenal stuff. Is the third appearance of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So the original team was Stallone and Yondu and, yeah, exactly. Those guys. Giant Size Defenders, issue number 5. Real nice copy, 1975. Fine, very fine. $20. A5, please, sir.
Aqualung.
I know I'm not going into my jazz flute routine. This is a copy of Catwoman issue 14, a recent release, Near Mint Plus. This was a hot cover B by Mr. Artgerm. So doing a Stanley Artgerm loud cover of the great Catwoman from the animated series. So really cool cover. $8. Sold out too.
Michael
A6.
Thompson for A4.
A4 to Michael
Thompson is the
Thompson.
giant size defender. Thanks, Michael. So Artgerm Catwoman and leads us to A6. A6 is an awesome copy of Amazing Spider-Man issue 300. So this is a reprint that was recently put out. Near Mint Plus, because it's still within its original sealed bag. It is a 3D copy of this book. So sealed 3D glasses, Amazing Spider-Man 300, First Venom, and all of its 3D greatness. Only $10. Did I say it was 3D? Everything looks 3D to me. B1, please.
I hope so.
I think I'm having a stroke. This is a copy of the Green Hornet number 1 from 1989. Near Mint or Better, the estimated grade on both these books. We got a super rare newsstand cover, again denoted on the lower right-hand corner here, and we got a direct cover. The beauty of this Now Comics book is the cover was provided by none other than the natty Jim Steranko.
Pretty cool.
Which I was like, wow.
Yeah, it looks
when
like
I
an
first
old-
looked at it, I didn't realize it was Steranko, and I looked again, I was like, that's pretty neat.
Looks
And
like
then-
an old gold up close. Looking at it in person, it looks like an old Golden Age cover.
Yep.
It's
So
really
an
cool.
old Now Comics was a late '90s publisher, put out some cool books. A lot of properties had gone by the wayside, and they picked them up and redid them, much like Dynamite does now.
Yep.
Kind of a precursor to Dynamite, actually. So Now Comics, the Green Hornet issue number 1 tells the early stories of Britt Reed. Pretty cool stuff. $20 for the pair with that super rare newsstand copy. B2. B2 is, there he is, Kazar number 1 from 1981. Near Mint Minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, cover and interior artwork by Mr. Brent Anderson.
So do you say Zebu?
I would say Zabu. Zabu!
Arthur Bacon for B1.
B1 Arthur Bacon.
It's a great pickup. Cool stuff. I'm sure Arthur had those the first time around, too. Old Now Comics.
Thanks, Arthur. B3.
B3 is a copy of the Ultimate Fantastic Four issue 1 from 2004. Near Mint or Better is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy. First time we get the Ultimate Fantastic Four in a book, but also the first appearance of the character The Maker, who's now popped up in the old Avengers book. So a pretty important character. He's been ported over from the Ultimate Universe, and this is his first appearance.
He's also currently the big bad in Donny Cates' Venom series that's been going for a while.
What's up, Maker?
Yep.
That's him.
Chris Davis for B2.
B2 to Chris Davis.
The Kazar, the Savage. Brent Anderson. I love Brent Anderson's work. Underrated. B4. This is a great looking copy of Uncanny X-Men 134. Excuse me, 132. Let me say it again. Uncanny X-Men number 132 from 1980. Very fine, Near Mint or Better is the estimated grade here. This book features white pages, the writing of Chris Claremont, the covers and interior artwork by the great John Byrne, and the always fantastic Terry Austin providing the inks. 132, this would be like the third appearance of the White Queen. This is a Hellfire Club book, and this is the first time we realize that Jason Wingard isn't who he says he is.
Oh.
Mark Spector for B4.
So a pretty big book for the X-Men. It's in great shape. Thank you.
Mark Spector.
Very
picking that
fine,
one up.
Near Mint or Better.
Congrats, Mark.
And that book was pressed by Manoli, so
Super fine.
Ooh, coming down to it, end of the night here. This last 2 books. This is a copy of Kingdom Come Special Issue. This was a one-shot, so issue 1 from 2009. Near mint or better is the estimated grade of this book, which is a Kingdom Come tie-in. It's provided with an Alex Ross cover. He also provided the writing and the interior art. So a full Alex Ross troika, and it's a direct tie-in to Kingdom Come.
Very important issue. I haven't kept track of the recent collections of Kingdom Come, but I would hope in every softcover and hardcover they do of Kingdom Come, this gets included.
They
because
don't, because it's important. It's
it's
transition
really
from
important.
It. Yeah, really cool stuff.
Yeah.
So near mint or better is the estimated grade there. $10. Last one tonight, and Jake will take you back around one more time before we say goodnight. This is a copy of Power Pack number 2. This is from 1984. Near mint or better is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is a newsstand copy, and is the second appearance of the team. Go take a quick look online and see Power Pack books, man. They're shooting through the roof. So certainly these will be used on Disney Plus. This Disney Plus one.
Davis for B5.
B5 going to Chris Davis.
He probably has like 7 of those.
Smart pickup, sir.
Loves Alex Ross.
Very much worth the read.
comes
Oh,
along.
jeez,
Come
Louise.
on now. That's bullshit. Fix. It's like AB. Fix.
What do you got, Chris?
What's going on with Guardians of the Galaxy, Barry?
It's the only thing.
Very nice.
Fix.
It's the only thing you can say in that situation.
Keep
All
going.
right, folks, so we got a little over 2 minutes left here. We're going to run through what we got left on the board. Starting with spot A1, it's a great copy of New Mutants Annual number 6 from 1990. This copy has white pages, covered by Rob Liefeld, and it's the first appearance of Shatterstar. What more could you want? That book is in near mint or better condition.
First
That
man
is-
that dies of green blood.
That is in spot A1. And with 2 minutes left on the board, we're going to check out A5, Catwoman number 14. This is the B cover by Stanley Archam Lau. Hot sold out book.
For A6.
Ken Paris, you say? Ken Paris for A6, you say. Amazing Spider-Man number 300 reprint, the 3D version. So check out that Catwoman B cover. That is Stanley Lau's take on the animated Catwoman version from Batman the Animated Series. Near mint or near mint plus condition on that book. On the bottom row, in spot B3, we've got Ultimate Fantastic Four number 1 from 2004. This is the first appearance of an Ultimate team, a team in the Ultimate Universe, and the first appearance of the Maker. That is to say, the Ultimate Universe's Reed Richards, who goes on to become the big bad,
The Maker?
who threatens many a hero in our normal universe, including
Does he
Venom
verbally threaten?
and Donny Cates' series that's going on right now. Near mint or better condition on that book from 2004. And with just about a minute left, we're going to check out the B6 spot, Power Pack number 2 from 1984. Check it out. That is the newsstand edition of the book. It has white pages, and it is the second appearance of the Power Pack team. It's written by Louise Simonson. $20 for that near mint book. And as John mentioned earlier, with talk of the Disney Plus Power Pack TV show coming up, those back issues of Power Pack are starting to climb. Starting to climb big time. There it is. That's, if that doesn't,
Yeah, Johnny Mac throwing in
you
the
out.
last minute plea for. I think he's got a bet on that one.
yeah,
I think he's got a bet
he's
on
vested,
that one.
vested in that book.
That's it. So, if there aren't any questions next week,
We will be back next week.
yes, we threatened and we will.
We will be back on the 16th from
Expect that
7
we'll keep.
7 to 8.
For
Same
Monday Night Football.
same bad time, same
Round
bad
up
channel.
ships.
Damn, that beard.
That beard is long.
That beard is long.
Jeez, man, we get close some kids with that thing.
Thanks so much, everybody. We sure enjoyed you tuning in. We hope you did as
Do you have a
well.
bet with somebody about that thing?
I'm eventually gonna stop growing it, but.
Good night, everybody. Thanks. Appreciate it. Great job.
Hey, G, any final words?
Good night.
What do you got to say for yourself, Ryan?
Now we get a claim for B3.
All right,
B3.
B3 coming at the last minute.
Who's picking it up?
Scott Pork Chop.
Hey, Scott. Thanks,
Hey,
buddy.
Scott. Woo.
Thanks, everybody. Second chance opportunities. You gals and guys are the best. We'll see you next week. We'll see you Wednesday at the shop.
Say goodnight, Johnny.
We'll
Good
see
night,
you in
Johnny.
my dreams.
Woo!
We'll see you at Jake's house at 10.
Hey, what the?
10:15 if you're feeling saucy.